Okay, so SahBabii is arguably one of the most beloved figures in the underground, and there's actually a lot of people who don't even claim him to be underground. They say that he's more of like a mainstream artist, but in my opinion, he kind of is like pseudo underground. Like, he had his shot at mainstream with obviously big songs that he had, like Pull Up With The Stick and stuff, and he's been around big names, he's had beef with big names, but in my opinion, he's kind of reverted back to the underground ever since then. Like, if you look at his albums, like ever since Squidtastic you can say was kind of underground, kind of mainstream, but you have Barnacles, Do It For Demon, Leak Out, and now Saheem. These are all underground albums in my opinion. Like Saheem is a great album though, and today we're going to be talking about a big cosign that it received from none other than Tyler the Creator. Okay, before we get into like the nitty gritty details, the rundown of stuff like that, if you could drop a subscription, that would be great. I try to drop videos every day, pretty as frequently as I can at least. So drop a subscription, drop a like, drop a comment. Thank you so much. And also, yo, this dude is so annoying, bro. Like, talking about how, I'm a channel who posts about underground rappers with more than millions of monthly listeners. Okay, listen, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just trying to provide you guys with free entertainment that you receive at no cost. So there's really no need to be negative like this in the comments. If you appreciate what I do, drop a thank you sad part in the comments, because I don't know. Also, first of all, let's get this argument out of the way, bro. I don't know. I see underground as not like a monthly listener thing. Like, underground is kind of like, are you industry or are you underground? Like, there's artists with hella like stupid monthly listeners, but they're not like industry artists. Like, they don't operate in that way. They don't collab with huge names. They don't present themselves, and like, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it into words, but someone can be underground and still have a lot of monthly listeners. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of the reason people get mad about that is because they themselves are artists and they make music and they have like 6 or 11 monthly listeners, and then they think, oh, I'm underground. Why aren't people talking about me? Like, I make great music, even though their music is horrible. And then when they see me talking about what I call underground music, they're like, oh, this isn't underground. Like, these dudes have listeners, they're not getting recognition. But like, bro, stop taking your insecurity out on me, okay? If you want to get your motion up, then go on TikTok, fix your marketing, fix your music, fix your mastering, fix your mixes, fix everything, okay? Then come talk to me, because that type of stuff actually makes me so mad, bro. It's actually so annoying. But I'm sorry about that rant. It is kind of connected to today's topic though, because like I said, Tyler the Creator is showing love to underground artist SahBabii, okay? So it started the other day when Tyler the Creator, known as Felicia the Goat on Instagram, actually took to his Instagram story to post a screenshot from SahBabie's new album Saheem, which actually dropped earlier this month on November 8th. So the album's only been out for 4 days so far, and it's already gotten a big mainstream cosign with Tyler the Creator. And Tyler the Creator has a lot of eyes on him right now. We'll go over that in a second. But yeah, Tyler posted the song Viking, which right now is actually the most trending song on the album. Like, Lost All My Feelings is obviously bigger, but that's an older song, while Viking is like the biggest new song on the Saheem album. I think it's past 500,000 plays already, which is pretty good for an underground artist. But yeah, he posted it. He also tagged SahBabii in the post, which I'm sure brought a lot of attention and followers to SahBabie's Instagram. I mean, he's at 500,000 followers, which is kind of not that much considering how long he's been around and how much of an impact he's had on music. So I wonder if that Tyler post brought him any new followers, because Tyler has an insane amount of Instagram followers. He's like one of the Instagram OGs. He has nearly 16 million Instagram followers. Like, he's probably one of the most followed rappers on Instagram. So that's a big cosign. Like, bro, imagine seeing that you've been tagged in a Felicia the Goat Instagram story. Like, that's just guaranteed millions of eyes on your stuff. But yeah, SahBabii reciprocated this message saying, much love, brother. He reposted he reposted Tyler's post to his Instagram story saying much love with like the praying hand emoji, with Viking playing, so people can get a sound of the music. Yeah, and that's another under-discussed thing. Like, a lot of people went to the album because of Tyler the Creator. Like, not just to his Instagram, but people probably checked the music out. Like, Tyler is seen as like a tastemaker and like a guy who's known for being like a bit of a trendsetter and ahead of the cultural curve. So they definitely went to the album and checked it out. This went further though when SahBabii posted on his story saying that, or he put a screenshot of the Tyler the Creator song Judge Judy off of Chromacopia, which is Tyler's recent album, and he said, "One of my biggest inspirations in this world," at Felicia the Goat. And Tyler the Creator isn't someone that I would expect to be a huge inspiration to SahBabii, just because they seem to make two very distinct styles of music. Like, Tyler's music is kind of the last real hip-hop sounding, like there's not really that much auto-tune or melodic or like trap sounds in it, while SahBabii is kind of one of the bringers in of this new trap melodic Atlanta sound, like, you know. The thing is, Tyler's album just dropped too, October 28th, and that was only 2 weeks before SahBabii dropped his. So I mean, there's still a lot of eyes on Tyler the Creator because of this album he just dropped. I mean, I think they said he sold like more than 300,000 units first week, which is absolutely insane because we don't see numbers like that from rappers these days, or in general. I mean, I think that's the biggest rap album of the year. Maybe one of the biggest albums of the year, even, other than Travis Scott's re-release of Days Before Rodeo. Sabrina Carpenter's album was really big too, but this is like unheard of for rap albums this year. So Tyler the Creator is definitely at the top of the game right now. I mean, I've seen people saying, "Oh, Tyler cemented himself in the big three." Like, he's definitely one of the big three now, and I think that's true because he kind of executed this album without needing like really big features to like craft the hits off of the album. Like, obviously he had people like Sexy Red and Lil Wayne on there, but it's not like the pull of the album was these songs, you know. Like, the biggest song off the album was Saint Chroma featuring Daniel Caesar, and it's not like people came to that song because of Daniel Caesar. And then the next biggest song was Noid, which didn't even have a feature. Then there was Darling I with Tizo Touchdown. So it's like the three biggest songs featured artists that are, I mean, considerably smaller than Tyler the Creator. So Tyler the Creator is the main pull and focus, and he still pulled in, 300,000 sales or whatever. So I think that's really impressive, and I think that definitely means Tyler the Creator is in the big three alongside, Drake and Kendrick is kind of the argument. Although we're going to see how Drake sells on his next album, because I think it's going to be really interesting to see what goes on following this Kendrick Lamar beef and kind of this shift of public attitude towards him. I think that's maybe why he hasn't dropped a single or an album or anything. They're kind of trying to wait it out, get the public back on his side so that they don't flop. Because, bro, if Drake flops, like, oh my gosh, everyone's gonna have a huge field day with it. So he has to make sure he comes correct. But also, I want to talk about Tyler the Creator, and he's kind of had connections to underground music in the past. And one of the main ones, definitely one of the most interesting ones that I think we should talk about, is Tyler the Creator's super long standing connection with D Savage. And I think D Savage is pretty comparable to SahBabii also in terms of size, although SahBabii is a bit more, I guess you could say, respected. But D Savage is another one of those artists who's like pseudo underground. Like, there was one point where he was like kind of headed up towards mainstream. Like, he was like, he had super big songs, the Snippet in the Car or whatever. And when he was having that controversy with Playboy Cardi, like, during that era when he was coming up, people kind of saw him as, oh, he's gonna head mainstream. But now obviously we know that that was not the case, and he's stayed underground. Although in my opinion, he's still making great music. Like, it doesn't diminish the quality of the music at all. I love every D Savage album. Like, Trust No One was like a super great album, like no misses. BPL, really good, obviously. Like, he still makes hits. But one thing you might not have known is that Tyler the Creator actually knew D Savage for a very long time. Like, ever since D Savage was still in high school, he was around Tyler the Creator, and apparently he was there when Tyler recorded Wolf, like self-recorded it, self-produced it, all of that. And it's actually what inspired D Savage to start making music in the first place, such as like the 30 round clip or whatever that song was. It was his first song, and he cited that from watching Tyler the Creator make music, whose name was actually like Ace back then or something like that. I'll play a short clip of an interview.
What was your relationship with Tyler the Creator?
Oh, that's my brother right there.
Okay.
We both went to the same middle school. Shout out to Dana. And then
Not at the same time.
No, not at the same time. When he was coming up, before he became the infamous Tyler the Creator that everybody knows, oh, you know Ace? Like, what? Like, you hang out with them? Then later on in school, like, niggas get to meeting each other, niggas start fucking around with each other. I'm hard-headed, you feel me? So I might get kicked out the crib or something. He more than welcome of like, hell yeah, you could stay with me, like, type shit. So I'll stay with that nigga, be in his room. Yeah, he was making music. He was making music and shit. He's probably when he was making Wolf. Me doing awful in school, but then on the weekend, I'm at Tyler crib watching this nigga produce half of his fucking mixtape. Watching that shit, I'm like, oh, like, music is fire. Like, wait, hold up. Then that's when I jokingly made that 30 round shit.
But yeah, Tyler the Creator still shows love to D Savage. I mean, you can hear it in some of the intros to D Savage songs. Like, there's this video of Tyler the Creator where he kind of cosigns D Savage.
D motherfucking Savage, nigga. Where the fuck? I'm your biggest motherfucking fan, nigga. Oh, lie yet, nigga. Shit.
And then there's photos of them together, a couple. So I don't know, it's just a really interesting thing that a lot of people don't know about, kind of like an under discussed topic. I actually posted about it on Instagram though, in a collab with Underground Sound. So if you want more information like that, then make sure you're following the Sad Part Instagram, because that's where I kind of put out the real hot, breaking, beautiful news. Then I come yap about it on here, which some people like and some people don't. But yeah, thank you for watching this far. Drop a comment if you're still here, and I'll try to reply. Say something cute and beautiful and romantic, and I'll give you a nice reply, okay? But yeah, subscribe, like, comment, all that. Appreciate you for watching, and have a great day.